Hello, Scorpio. This is Elijah Keating from wisdomseekers.net. Go look us up, please. And let's see what the energy is for the middle of September to the end of the month, 2018. Shall we? Sounds like a good plan. All right. Let's see. The first one is rain. Purification. So rain is badly needed at this time of year. Need to soak the ground so in the spring things come up beautifully. As in the southern hemisphere, probably they too also need the rain for the long summer. So purification and rain. It does make the air smell fresher and more delightful to be around. So let's see. I like the rain personally. Okay, Scorpio. Right here. Okay, Nine of Swords. This is a card of deep depression, but it's also a card that suggests that depression is just about over. And that would be where we get the purification. Sometimes we have to go through the dark night of the, we call it the dark night of the soul, but truthfully it's the dark night of the ego, because the soul never feels the dark pain the way the ego would. But that in itself, that is a jumping off point to growing higher spiritually. So the Nine of Swords, though it is a really deep, dark, horrible feeling, it's also the card that says you're just about over and it's just about time to move on. And I gotta get the World, which is again a card of moving on or moving up, growing spiritually, moving to the next level, gaining more gifts or enhancing the gifts you do have. And I'm talking more spirituality, the gifts of spirituality, which would include precognition, telepathy, empathy. But empathy can be a bane. So in this case, the empathy would be one that you can turn off and turn on at will. So you can pick up what people are feeling, but you don't own it. You don't hold on to it. And it doesn't become yours. And you're aware when it's not yours. There's also the ability to attract more abundance, to wield more energy. There's many things that the world gifts us with when we choose to activate who we are. And one of them is the Queen of Swords, which is for me a change card. And usually I read it as a change card because you've chosen to open your heart energy. You've chosen to cut away the information in yourself that you know is no longer valid, no longer serves you. And when you cut away that which no longer serves you, there's less resistance, less pain and hurt. So you open up and your heart is wider. You can receive more, you can love more, you can care more. And that includes yourself. You can care more for yourself. And as you care more for yourself, we allow ourselves to do better. We allow ourselves to attract. I guess we're going to do two cards. We allow ourselves to attract abundance. We allow ourselves to enjoy the life we're living. And is it an easy process? I wouldn't say no. The process I went through and I have gone through and I'm going through, it is not an easy process, but it is one where we make up our minds, this is what we want, and we work towards it. And in this case, the next 2 weeks, it should be very good. You should be moving from there to here, which means that your energy is going to be buoyant and excited and happy but at the same time, you're very logical and understand that you are going to have that things are going to not always be high and exciting, but you will come down to earth, but you will land gently. It is not a thump, it is a grounding, and that's a totally different energy than a thump, a grounding. So you're going to stay grounded, but be happy. I'm going to leave it at that because, well, the last 4 cards are really positive. It's the one we're coming out of or have just come out of that we don't need to worry about. So the dragonfly or emergence. So you've gone through the purification. You've left behind the deep depression and you're moving into new to you level of energy. You're growing. You've worked really hard, obviously, to get to this level, but you've worked really hard. You're moving forward into a brand new positive support system. You're going to be supported in a brand new way, and a way that you'll find is very positive. And with that, Scorpio, I'm going to say namaste, namasko.